Welcome back, everyone. Today we have final round action here in Emporia, and strap up because round 4 was a wild ride. Entering the final round, Catrina Allen had a 6-stroke advantage, and she would look to put it in cruise control to secure her 4th GBO title. Unfortunately for her, though, Paige Pierce had other ideas. Here she is getting it started on hole 1. If you remember yesterday, she did go out of bounds, so the correction throwing it to the left side today. She would be able to convert for her birdie 4, but Catrina Allen would continue the putting woes, taking a bogey on the first hole, instantly erasing 2 of those 6 strokes. With Catrina in easy birdie range, Paige would miss her attempt, giving one of those she earned right back. After a couple of par frames, we would see Catrina throwing the putter upshot on hole 5, but leaking right and out of bounds. Paige would toss in the easy birdie, while Catrina would be able to convert that 4 save. Here on hole 7, both of our competitors would throw beautiful drives right to the center of the fairway. Here, Catrina Allen bites off a bit more than Paige, putting her in great position to secure her birdie 3. Pierce with the clean upshot, putting the pressure on Catrina to get up and down to keep the frame square. A little bit right side on the approach, though. Paige knocks in the birdie. Now it's Catrina's turn to answer, and again missing the rather short putt. And if you're thinking these strokes are going everywhere, get used to it. Allen would have a 3-stroke advantage entering the ever dangerous par 5 hole 8. Both would be inbounds off the tee. Catrina, though, sliding out of bounds, and Paige answering with an OB stroke of her own. Wait, make that 2 OB strokes. Catrina able to put it down the middle on her 4th shot here, though is going to be a bit out to save that par. Paige not able to convert the 6th save, and she is visibly upset. Catrina just lays up and will take her stroke. Cutting to hole 10 now, the par 3, Catrina turns it over out of bounds, leaving another opportunity for Paige to gain strokes. She lays it up in the devastating wind and sneaks it in a bit high. Another stroke, though this time in Paige's favor. Hole 11, the site of a bit of controversy earlier in the tournament. Catrina throws the upshot. Paige runs the deuce attempt, leaving a bit of meat on that bone, and unfortunately misses the comebacker. A stroke this time in Catrina's favor. Hole 12, Catrina has had this on lock all weekend. She does come up a bit short here. Paige answers with a absolutely perfect drive, sliding a bit past the basket with a comebacker to make. She's able to knock it down and make up for that putt on 11. Now on hole 13, Catrina throws it a little inside that tree, though, saving her from that out-of-bounds stroke. She simply lays it up and the wicket wins. Paige, with the chance to get a stroke, does not capitalize. After a few more square frames, hole 16, Paige is able to park the island. Catrina, with the pressure, kicks short.
But I just felt so confident in that shot. I put it on the island all 3 rounds, and it wasn't like, it was windy, but it wasn't like crazy windy. And throwing that putter that I'm throwing, I feel confident in all wins. I felt like it should have been under the basket, but it hit something and just rolled off, and that was kind of just like heartbreaking. You know, I felt like I'd played great all week, and my shots looked good, and then for that to happen was just absolutely like devastating.
Catrina, looking to limit that damage to only 2, does throw her upshot inside the circle. Paige now with a pressure putt. Knocks it in, and that is emotion.
I felt every emotion at once. Those are the moments I really live for. Regardless of what happens through 18 holes, those are the moments why I play disc golf. And so when that putt went in, I just was like engaged with all this emotion, and I just let out a scream, I think, even maybe, and tapped the basket and grabbed my disc. I wasn't even thinking about anybody around me. I just felt so accomplished because Missy had just told me, like, this is the moment, and I executed it. I overcame the thoughts. I overcame physically the wind.
Now with a pressure putt of her own, Catrina slides out again. This is a theme, folks. She is dialed from outside, but inside was struggling. Catrina, as she said, was devastated. The disc, though, stayed in bounds. A clean putt back, and those are your 3 strokes. We are tied going into 17. Both competitors would par, and now the pressure mounts on hole 18. It all comes down to this. Paige would clip an early tree, leaving her short, left about 100 out. Now, with an opportunity, Catrina steps up and absolutely commits to the shot. Hangs it out right side, drawing it all the way back left. She is about 20 feet long. Paige, tempted to run it, does throw the upshot, putting the pressure squarely on Catrina. No problem. Fist in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Glassblown Open champion, Catrina Allen.
I think one thing that I was proud of is I thought about, maybe I'll just put it in bounds and see who gets up and down. And then I was like, I don't want to, I've been working so hard, and I've gained distance in the last, even months, I feel like. And I was like, no, just go for it. And if you lose going for it, then that's a better feeling than laying up and missing an upshot or something like that.
When all is said and done, the difference was just that 1 stroke. Jennifer Allen, though, with the 3 over, slides into 3rd place. Jessica Weiss falls back to 4th, where Sarah Holcomb, Paige Bjerkes, Vanessa Van Dyken, Zoe Andyke with the quality round to finish out in the top 10. Lisa Fakis and Rebecca Cox fill out that leaderboard. Thank you all so much for tuning in all week, and thank you to all of our media producers. That's Joe Mezpro, Gatekeeper Media, and Dynamic Discs for being with us all weekend long and supplying so much good footage. Thank you, and see you at the next stop in the 2019 National Tour.